welcome back. I'm Isabel.
And I'm James.
Satsuma, our old home, still hasn't sold. Our buyers keep having issues with the lender. It seems to me like they're losing their lender every single week. It's just until the point we got so fed up that we almost canceled the transaction. How long can it take?
Finally, in 3 days, they say we're gonna close. This has been a long escrow with a lot of problems with the lender. Although the truth is they're not alone. You know, we had to jump through a lot of hoops to get approved on this loan. It's not like 2008 with the crash when they were just handing out loans like candy. Lenders are really strict and are making sure everyone has all their ducks in a row. In fact, I had that other listing that lasted 3 months because the lender just kept delaying and delaying and delaying.
We are so happy to be unpacked. We are sitting here now in the preschool room. This was one of my dreams. I wanted an open floor plan and there are rooms to organize it as a preschool for our kids. And here we are. So that's very exciting. And then as soon as we moved in, we started working on our landscape, which is complete now.
Finally.
What did we do? We put a gate. We want to put a gate and a fence,
Yep.
Very tall one, and then later we had to cut it. More on that later. We put sod, which is grass, in the back. We paved the bicycle path around the house for the kids. We put a jungle gym, and we put AstroTurf in the front, which is fake grass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not something I would be like super excited
No,
about.
and I
honestly.
never want AstroTurf.
When you have a kid and yourself is a bit afraid of bees and you don't want to waste all that water and you don't want to cut the grass every week, and we had a huge problem with the dirt in the front with ants.
It was just
fire
dirt
ants
and not like packed
and like
dirt.
pinching, like very.
I got bit in the toe and I couldn't walk. I had numbness going up my entire
You
leg.
can't believe that. Like that's something you can't. Like, look at him. He couldn't walk from an ant pinch. Anyway.
But anyway, Elizabeth got bit twice and she cried for 2 straight hours.
It's a paradise now, so we put AstroTurf. It's very pricey.
Yeah,
so we were not prepared for that.
It's a big enterprise installing the AstroTurf. They remove about 2 to 3 inches of soil and then compact the ground really densely with a layer of rock and asphalt that helps it drain really well. And then they lay out the AstroTurf and they line up the seams and they hammer it all into place. It took 2 full days.
But
it's
it's
a big
paradise.
task.
It's
It's amazing. I always thought AstroTurf, ew. But
I love it.
It's more like AstroTurf, woo. We bought a tree, a 25-year-old, 25-foot carrotwood tree. And whenever I tell anyone that we bought a 25-year-old carrotwood tree, they say, I didn't know you could buy a tree that big, and what is a carrotwood? And to answer those questions, Moon Valley Nursery, you can actually see it through that window right there, here in North Hollywood. And a carrotwood is a really common tree in Los Angeles. If you drove around, you'd see them everywhere. They're really full, wide canopies, and they get about 30, 40 feet tall. So they're fantastic shade trees. And they're evergreen, and there's no flowers, so that means no bees, no falling leaves to clean up. So as Isabel said, we put up a fence across the front of the property and then later had to lower it. We had to cut it down. So we asked the neighbor, hey, can we put up a fence on our shared property line? They said, yeah, of course. And then we put it up and 2 weeks later they say, we don't want that fence anymore. And we said, well, too bad.
tough luck.
Yeah. And so they called the city and the city came and said, your fence is too tall and you have to cut it down. So we went from an amazing private 6-foot fence to a 3.5-foot fence.
So plan on that, neighbor.
Yeah. So what have we learned from this experience?
A lot.
A lot. Well, first of all, renovating a home to move into is so different from renovating a home to sell. Always lower your expectations on the sale of your home. Lower your expectations that you're going to stay on budget for your new home. And expect delays in work, expect delays in the permits, and expect to have at least one bad neighbor.
Oh, it was lovely sharing with you our experience. Please write in comments about your trials and errors in buying a house and selling your own home at the same time. Next 2 seasons, we'll follow the transformations of 2 houses at the same time. We haven't exactly done that before. We always buy a house, renovate, and at the end of it, we buy another house and renovate it. So it's a little bit like of a upward slope. But this time around, it's just at the same time, and it's groundbreaking for us as well. And I can already tell you that one of them is full of drama and disasters, while the other one is starting as a smooth sailing.
Yes.
Fingers crossed it all ends well.
Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to get notifications for new episodes. In the meantime, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you around.
Bye.